Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to House Flipper, the game of flipping houses. I hope you're all doing good today. I am doing pretty good. We're going to hop right on in and jump right into some tasks, because we probably could afford a house, but not enough to really do anything with, and we still don't have all of our tools. We only have 3 unlocked, plus a garden hose, which we can only access outside and with stuff going on with it. So we're gonna hop right on in here and get started. We've got a couple of jobs. Let's see. What do they want? We'll do this one. My beautiful wife is finally pregnant, and we are now more busy than ever before, but very happy too. I have no idea what to get my hands dirty with. There are so many things that need doing before our precious princess arrives. We're 100% sure it's a girl. We've gone ahead and bought a cute house for the 3 of us. You know, I've never actually read the whole beginning of this. I've done this quest, and like, this house was disgusting, and my brain was going, these guys are gonna have kids. Unfortunately, it needs a proper clean and preparation for our baby. I hope I can count on you to get the house in order. I would also like to ask if you could prepare the kids' room, buying the crib, changing station, possibly some toys. I put everything in your hands with this matter. You most definitely have to paint our princess's room light rose color. Thank you so much. Matt Marlowe, soon to be dad. Let's go do this one. Yeah, so this house is what, you know, we were originally looking at, and I was like, I don't know. So, but let's get on in here and we'll be able to get started. I think this should, yeah, this will unlock painting. Yep. So you've received a paint roller. Congratulations, you've unlocked a new tool. From now on, you'll be able to paint walls with a paint roller. All you have to do is use the table to buy paint. Okay, well, let's get started. There is honestly a very clean lawn, nothing to do outside. So we're going to hop right on inside and get started. Quick and easy, we'll just run through, do all the trash. I want to know who sells a house like this, you know what I mean? Honestly, I'm curious what they paid for it, if it still had all this garbage in it. But hey, you never know. Bonk. But we've seen me clean up garbage before, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up all the garbage. I'm going to get some scrubbing done, then we'll come back for some painting. Okay, so the whole house is done. All the stuffs are clean. Oh, let me shut that light off. I turned it on because I couldn't find a single thing of dirt. It was down back here behind the table. Was kind of annoying, but I found it in the end. Bathroom's all clean, and kitchen, living room, all clean. So honestly, really nice house. I think that'll be a pretty great start for them. So the only room we have work done left to get done is in here. Let's get these windows done real quick. And bonk. Get her open. And clean this one up. Yeah, I have a pretty consistent pattern, and I don't know why I started with this pattern and why I keep it, but it's the pattern I do. I don't know why. I do clean every window exactly the same way. But we need to do a couple of things. So we need to paint, and then we need to buy some objects. So let's get some painting in first. Oh, actually, sweet. We've got some... let's do longer range. I think I'm gonna do longer range. No, we'll do faster cleaning. It's not too bad. 362 elements cleaned or trash disposed to our next level. Painting, we should definitely get at least 1 level while we're in here today. My first start and my biggest recommend is basic painting. You won't waste paint on an already painted wall, because the amount of paint you end up wasting very much adds up. So let's get back into here. We're going to go into tasks. We're going to buy our pastel pink. I'm going to buy a large. If I don't need it, I don't need it. But I cannot, for the life of me, actually remember how much paint we need on this one. So we're going to get started. Yoink. Yeah, so you'll see there, if it kicks over, it'll start painting over it again. And then you're just wasting paint. So you want to get as much... You want to get that level as soon as possible. And I highly recommend that being your first perk. So, but yeah, we're going to keep on painting. And one of the things is, one, you guys did really seem to like the previous episode. We got a lot of people checking it out, a couple of comments. One of the comments even confused my brain for a minute there. I looked at it when I was in the middle of something else. I don't remember what I was doing at the time. And it was somebody saying some practice for real life, and my brain completely froze because I'm a dummy. So the person who commented, I know in real life. I've known them for years now. We used to work together. But as you guys can probably tell, my audio sounds very different compared to what it used to be as well. I bought a house a few months ago now. What are we in? We're in January, so I don't know, 3-4 months ago, something like that. I bought and moved into a new house. It needs work. It is a fixer-upper. Nowhere near the state that this house was in, by the way. This one here is just paint some walls, clean up some trash. No, mine is a little bit more work than that, and we're working on it. You know, I'm just starting it. I've got a bunch of work that I'm doing myself. I've got a bunch of work we're hiring out, stuff like that. But it has been pretty fun so far, and yeah, so while I'm playing this game about, you know, fixing up houses and selling houses and buying houses, I will be fixing up the house that I bought in real life. So that should be, honestly, pretty fun. You know, I get full and complete, well, I shouldn't say full and complete say, me and my significant other have to decide on things together because it is our house. But we will be working through that process. And I have been, or I plan on, as work progresses on stuff that we're doing, sharing some of the stuff over on my Instagram. So I have two. I have one that's been for all this, you know, gaming and Twitch and YouTube kind of stuff. And then I created a second one when I stopped really doing the live streaming stuff and made it for my woodworking and pretty much moved all of my woodworking stuff over to there and so on. But I think I'm going to be using that for the woodworking, but I'm also going to be sharing some of the process of me doing the repairs on this house, building different things, and also my woodworking once I get the shop set up. And I think that'll be cool. I'm going to share a link down in the description for you guys for both of the Instagram pages. One, as I said, is more for, you know, the YouTube, the Twitch and stuff like that, gaming related content. And the other one is pretty much woodworking, DIY, and just kind of like everyday things. I repost stuff in my story that I find, stuff like that all the time. So we'll kind of go from there. Yoink. So if you want to, feel free to swing on down to the description, check it out. But one of the things you'll have noticed is now that I've got that, you know, no wasting paint thing, painting goes much faster and I don't run out as often on the paint roll. And when it comes to the next perks on it, like it's really up to you on what you want to use. I kind of been changing it up. I haven't found a set, at least on painting, that I'm like, this is the best one. I usually go either instant painting or less paint usage first, and then I kind of just go from there. I don't really go too wild on it, but it kind of just goes from there. So let's continue on with this one, and that should be all of the painting. Sweet. Yeah, so I think I needed a little more than a medium had, and we still get $8 back, so we're good there. And now what do we need? We need a baby cot, a basket case cal, a cabinet with changing table, and a poof, which is a beanbag. And they want two. We're going to go lilac. We probably shouldn't put it right next to the heater. Put one right there. Put the other one right there. Alright, and then next, we'll put in the crib. I think we'll do light blue, and, you know, I think that works. And yes, I know they said they were having a girl. I just think that color fits better rather than having everything pink. You know, that's why, like, I did the lilac. I kept the lilac purple rather than doing anything too crazy. Let's see, bookcase. See, this one's gonna be hard. No. I think I'm going to go... I think the gray might look good. Yeah, I think the gray kind of fits. Let's do that one. We're going to do it over here. There's not really a good spot to put this one. Let's just put it down for a second. Because these are movables, so we can kind of just put them anywhere. Bonk. Alright, last but not least, we need the changing station with table. I definitely think the pastel top and the white doors. Yeah, definitely the white doors on that. See, why does that change the background? See, that at that point... Yeah, I don't like that. Alright, we're sticking with this one. And we'll put it under... Give them enough space to be able to open the drawers and access this stuff. We'll kind of go from there. Alright, so that's that there. Let's get on in here. Oh, yeah. I think they could do with different lights, but I think this works. Let's get on with it. And that's the last of the tasks, so we are going to complete our job. Bonk. And that made us a decent amount of money right there. Was it like 6K? 4K? I think it was 6K after everything was all said and done. So this should have unlocked a bunch more jobs for us. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on over, speaking of, you know, other things, I'm going to hop on over to Twitch. And we're going to do a live stream and kind of grind out a couple of more of these tasks. Because I do want to get us all of our tools unlocked. And then I also want to get us into kind of working on our first house. So I think I'm going to push for that. So if you guys do want to check it out, obviously the live stream will have already happened. But you can get all of that info there either on my Discord, which is linked down below, or straight on Twitch. You know, if you follow me over on Twitch, you can get a direct feed in on when I go live. So feel free to check that out. All the links will be in the description down below. But I'm going to run that through, unlock us a few more tools, and I'll be back. And we are back. So, as you can tell, a little bit has happened. I actually don't remember if I had mowed this before I had left after that. But we did a live stream, and I unlocked all of our tools except for one. Because I cannot for the life of me remember which one of these will let me unlock it. But yeah, we did, how many did we do? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we had already done 3. Yeah, we did the radiator, we did the garage, and I think we had done this one already. So yeah, I did these during our live stream. It was a good time. We had a good chat. As I said before, if you guys want to check it out, it's twitch.tv/defense041. Should be linked down below. But we'll keep working on here. I don't think I'm actually going to need the last tool for anything right now. And I'll work through, figure out some stuff, kind of unlock it whenever we can. But we've done a bit of cleanup around here. I think all of the cleanup actions are done on our little office here. And I think what I want to do is kind of get it cleaned up. I want to decorate it up. I want to fix it up. Oh. Okay. I'm going to buy a door. I did not know that it got rid of the whole doorway. Okay, so it just puts the wall back in. That's weird. I found a door that I like. It definitely doesn't fit the house, but I love it. I went with the closest green we could get. Alright, so note to selves. It gets rid of the whole doorway when you get rid of a door. So we'll wait to get rid of this one. I may actually... No, I'll keep the door there. I'm trying to think if there's a better way we could lay out this room. Well, let's just sell everything, because we don't really need most of it here. We're going to put this outside. Boom. It can just sit there. It's not like it'll be a big thing. Let's just sell everything. Because we'll keep the smoke detector. We don't really need to... Oh, we can get new windows. So as I said, I haven't played this in a while since I started playing it for this playthrough. I missed some dirt. But it has been like a ton has been updated. I think I've already talked about that, but it's been a lot of updates since. I'm gonna keep this because I don't know if I can get another chainsaw, and I kind of like just having a chainsaw sitting around. I know it's a really weird thing to say, but like I think it kind of fits. Spoon, rug, and I know I can just get rid of it, but we're all good. Actually, while we're going through this, once we're done, I'll go over perks once we're done, because I did, along with upgrading all of that, get a few perks going and such. I think we'll keep the radiator. We'll remove that outlet, because I should just, I probably needed to rewire those. There's probably a way to add them in now anyway, so. Okay, now we'll get rid of that light for now. Alright. I think that works. Let's go over the perks real quick, and afterwards I'm going to decide how I want to do this, and I'll bring you guys back, and we'll kind of run through things. Oh, we have a perk point to use. Next episode, we're going to start jumping into houses, so I think I'm going to start pushing towards negotiations. But cleaning, we're up to 4. We've got up to 50% faster cleaning. We've got the Ultra Hyper Mop, which is a larger area. Painting, we've just got the top 3. So won't waste paint, usually the first one I go for, then 25%, then paint 2 at the same time. And then this is kind of a back and forth. I never really decide which one I'm going to go for until I get it. But I think we're going to push through basic painting because it saves me money. But also this one saves me time. So, and in this game, time's not money, so it's not like it's a big deal. Handyman, we went with 6 tiles, 20 faster, 50 faster, which has been helpful, but it just zooms right by when you're doing things. Demolition, 5% and 10%, just breaks the walls down quicker. I think we'll go for... I don't know which one we'll go for next. Only 39 more things to destroy. We haven't done any building. 10 built walls. So maybe we'll get that done today, because as I said, I might knock down the bathroom and rearrange things. I just want to decide that. Negotiation, we just went through that. Higher payment is flat out. Price negotiation is there. I probably won't do any jobs on camera, like on the video, unless I find one that's really cool. I think a lot of them I may do in live streams or just kind of like off camera to get some extra money. Gardening seems to be our top one, mainly because I was just kind of weeding and mowing at every job we went to. But yeah, we've got weeds and tall grass visible. We're better shovel, better trimmer, increased planting speed and regulated mowing speed and grass placement. Just means I can go faster, and that's pretty much it there. So, let me run through. I'm going to try and decide on what I want to do here. I'm actually going to sell all the windows, because if I can get other windows, I think that'd be cool. Let's just sell everything but my front door. And that. Sweet. Yeah, let me run through and make some plans on this, and I'll bring y'all right back. Okay, so I have a rough plan. Bathroom is no longer going to be over here. I sold all the fixtures. I think what I want to do is I want to put the bathroom here. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, this is going to be slow. Yeah, so I want to bring it... This thing will be the whole bathroom. I'm trying to decide. I'm either going to put the bed over here or the kitchen over here. And whatever one doesn't go over here is going to go over here. And I'm also going to put probably my office desk right here. And once I get all the walls planned out and like the rooms, then I'll go through and do windows. I don't really see a lot of window options though, which is kind of weird. So like I've got, where was it? Glass. So we can do glass walls. They're probably in here somewhere. I'll have to find them, but I'll figure it out as I go. But I think for now, I want to kind of get our wall layout in, and I'm going to make the final decisions, and I'm going to do the paint and the tiling and decide where the windows are going to go. And once that's done, I'll show you guys how it looks. So if there's one thing I'm good at in this game, picking out colors for rooms is not one of them. But I am pretty happy with the colors that I've chosen in here so far. I've done a few things. So, oh, I forgot the lights are on. I've done this main wall here, not white. What color was this one? Does it tell me out here? That was this little guy. I can't remember. But it was... Back. Nope, I've already used enough stuff since. So, we're not going to be able to see it. It was like a whitish gray. It was like misty morning or something like that. This is going to be the little bed area. This one over here is going to be the kitchen. There is, sadly, no good way to put this window without it having one on either side. I probably could have tried to squeeze it into this wall, but I wanted it in this wall. Annoyingly, this building is very oddly shaped on the outside. I think I've talked about it before, but like it's indented one there, and then it's indented 3 here. Like it just doesn't make sense. But I gotta work with what I got, so that's what we're here. I did like a greenish color, and then this is coffee something. The thing I'm happy about, this door. I really like it. Odd choice for a bathroom door, but I am very happy with it. Bathroom, I went very simple. Same thing, there was no way to center this. It was either right or left. And centering it to the right just put it right up against this, and it just would have made it non-functional. So it's shifted to the left. But same thing with the window. I can't move it to the left because then it's in that wall there. So a couple of little issues. I could move it over here and put it above the toilet and just not have anything here. But this is our bathroom. We're going to go through and decorate at the end. I'll probably run through and add a bunch of decorations. But obviously it was night, so I added some lights already. This one here, we went with the simple little halogen lamp minis. The recessed lighting. Out in the main room, we did the Ratatillon... Definitely said wrong. Ceiling lamp. I had that in here, but it was way too bright. You just couldn't see in here. But yeah, simple toilet, shower, sink. Decoration to come later. I think what I'm going to do next is we're going to put in the kitchen. And then I'll probably do the bedroom because it's just going to be a bed. There's not going to be much in here, and I'll throw a desk right here. So let me get to that. I think... Yeah. I think I like the look so far. This just seems so much bigger because of this wall gap here, which is kind of a bummer. It makes us feel like we wasted a lot of space on the bathroom. But the way it lines out, it honestly should have been to here, but I wasn't doing that. So let's see what I can do for the kitchen. I think this is a really good start, everybody. So obviously the door doesn't fit. We're going to end up replacing the door. I just really liked it and wanted to throw it in here. And we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with the outside. I don't know how much I'm going to do with the outside. I'm definitely going to play around with it at some point. But for now, I'm going to just leave the outside alone. I think once I get a little more practice working on some other properties and stuff, I can come and play around with the outside. But the inside is started. I am not going to say this is our final product. We're definitely going to add some more decoration to this. But for now, I think it's a great start. Again, door, as cool as it is, I'm going to keep it, but it definitely doesn't fit. So, I know I said we're going to replace it. We're not. Definitely not. We're just going to leave it. So, a couple of things. We have the little kitchen area. No decoration on this table yet, because I just don't know if I want to decorate it at all. We went with a simple thing here. You know, I didn't think about putting stuff on the shelves in here. That is actually something we could do. I never really thought about doing that. But, yeah. I went with this little guy here. I was going on an L before, but it didn't leave space for a table. So I got rid of the L, and I went with this guy here. I don't remember what it's called. No, I grabbed too many other things since, so I won't be able to figure it out. I could scroll through and find it, but I actually really liked this. It fit almost perfectly. I ended up bumping out this wall 1, which is kind of what we were talking about before. I put up a cabinet, a little hanging utensil area, and then I brought out half walls above it to kind of go over our fridge. And our fridge gap is kind of weird. It is very annoying. This stuff here, I couldn't decide where I wanted the gap to be. And if I can find something small to go in there, I may end up putting something in there. Or if I find a bigger cabinet, we may do that as well. But we've got that. We've got a thin fridge. I just left it all black. Is whatever. I do like the mix of the green and the brown. These two colors, I think, went together real well. These two colors, I think, go together real well. These two, I'll have to figure out something to kind of distract you from the point where they mix. But I think it's a pretty good overall paint color choice. We've got our little office here. Little decorative bit here for our pens and stuff. We got our laptop. In my opinion, the better way with this office to show our files, because I was doing these, but these are giant. Like that not for this size desk. So I thought hanging them on the wall and putting our little files in here would be better. We've got our bed, our little bedside table. Again, not set out on the window. There's just no good way to do it with the space. You know, we're working with a very limited space here, and I wanted 3 kind of actual, like, rooms, with the office kind of being in one of them. It was either going to be in the kitchen or in the bedroom. I think it fits better at the end of the bed here. It kind of lines up pretty well, and we don't have any actual cabling. It's just our laptop, so we don't have to worry too much about that. We already went over the bathroom. Nothing has changed in here, so we're good there. And that's pretty much the house. If you guys have any ideas on this kind of stuff, also let me know in the comments down below. Trying to get back into it, you know? And this, as I said, there was so much stuff that's added. So we'll just go, like, even just, yeah, accessories. Like, the office doesn't have a ton, but, like, you roll into, like, kitchen, you know? Hobby. You know, so they've added a lot, so we'll definitely be able to start, like, really decorating some houses and such. These would be cool to have, advanced gardening and stuff. A lot of good book options in here, too. Sweet. But yeah, there's a ton to play around with in here, so we're definitely going to have to, you know, see what we can do with it and kind of go from there. But I'm actually pretty happy with this, especially where I bumped out the wall and then I did the short walls up there. I wish I could do the same thing down here and put, like, a half wall so that we could have, like, a separated room. There may be a way to do it. If you guys do know, let me know, because all I have is lintels and walls, and I want, like, you know, a half wall off the floor. And I could just, you know, do it with something like this and just divide a room with, a, you know, a kitchen counter setup. But I don't know. So I'm very happy with it. The door is cool. Doesn't at all fit with this. This door I really like, and it was nice and thin. It is a bit tight with this stuff here, but hey, we're running a business out of our shack, so I'll take it. We do have plenty of yard, so if we could expand the house, that would be great, because we could definitely do a lot with this. I would honestly probably bring the house out to about here, and then probably back to about here, and shift it a little more over this way. That way we can have that area over there. But that's not something you can do in House Flipper 1. Maybe in House Flipper 2. I haven't played it before, so I do not know. But I think that's going to be a really good spot to wrap it up. We're going to have to play around with it, figure out what we're going to do with the outside. I'm thinking next episode we'll buy our first house, because we have about 63,000 right now, and I think some of the less expensive houses are in the 30s. So yeah, 35, 36, 37. So we may buy, ooh, almost only a garden. We could do this, getting some gardening at some point. But I think we might go for one of these 2 houses. Yeah, because these are the same size, but it's a funky shape. And this one here is a burned house and a camping bungalow. We'll definitely have to play around with those. I will probably get started on this before this episode gets released, because I'm really enjoying playing and I want to play around a bit more. So we're going to keep working at that. But as I was saying, I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. As always, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, or wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.